Howdy everybody, I know it's been quite a while since I gave an update on any of my datsuns, but I figured I'd make one today, seeing how it's my day off, and I've got some time to work on this one, so I figured I'd give you an update. This one I haven't touched since the last time I made an update on it, other than rolling it back here and pulling the rear bumper off, which I pulled the bumper off because I put it on the 77. I want to get a roll pan made for the back of this, and I'm going to go with different style taillights. I might end up going with 620 taillights just because I like the look of them a little better than these ones. And these are the, I don't remember what market. I think these are the, I want to say European or JDM market taillights, which are different than the American ones, which I have no idea why it's on an American truck if it's not the taillight. Maybe it's a year, I don't know. But I cannot find lenses for these that are affordable within my budget anywhere. Because if they're in good shape, people want a fortune for them. If they're in poor shape, they're not even usable. They're probably as bad as these ones. So I'm just going to go with a different taillight for this truck. I might just go with trailer. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out when we get there. The engine hasn't been touched. And still the 283 that was in it last time I made an update. I've got a lot of work to do, but right now it's been kind of pushed to the back. So I can get this one fixed, which the cylinder head is my biggest freaking problem right now. I cannot find one to save my life that's close enough within motorcycle riding distance, because a motorcycle is the only thing I have to get around right now until I get the 4Runner fixed or the 77. But that is my problem. I can't find any machine shops over here that are willing to weld it and resurface it, because they say it's a liability that the weld could break free and then get sucked into the cylinder and then destroy the engine, and they're not willing to do it. We got some welded on plates here to cover up the rust. I need to make this plate out of steel instead of cardboard, or panel, to replace this one that's just a little rusted out. But ideally I would like to find a whole nother cab and bed and everything for 620. It has to be king cab because the frame's different than the single cab than the king cab, mountains and everything. But for now, I'm just gonna put lipstick on the pig and clean up as best as I can so I can have something to play around in and so I can put it into that thing and get some more work done on that. I'd like to get this done on my 4Runner. Having an issue on this side. I thought at first it might have been a bad distributor because it was making some real obnoxious noises on this side from the front, or at least I thought it was from the front. So I pulled and replaced the distributor with a brand new one, an OEM one from Toyota. So it's a direct replacement. It's pretty nice. It was really easy to install, nice and simple, and didn't fix my problem. So I start tearing into the motor a little more, pulled the valve cover off, and the very farthest back exhaust valve, which is notorious for being hot because this right here, the exhaust from the bank on that side, the passenger side, comes all in right here, goes back into the number 6 cylinder, and then has to come back out and then go down right here, down in here, to go down out the exhaust. So you're pumping all the heat from 3 other cylinders into this one exhaust, gets this one cylinder's exhaust valve real good and hot, and the lifter, well, not lifter cup, but the spring cup, I guess you can call them, the valve spring cup. There's a shim on top of it. You can't fit nothing in there. You couldn't fit a piece of hair between the lobe and that damn shim. So I'm thinking maybe the exhaust valve got hot, stretched, or pulled in the valve seat or a little bit, and I need to re-shim it. Well, I can't even push the lifter, well, the bucket down to get it because the oil that's gotten into it has gotten so hot it cooked into like a pasty tar, and it's sticking that valve. You can actually turn the motor over and watch that cup slowly come back up. It is, in my opinion, I should just get a new cylinder head for the truck, but again, I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. I'm trying to make life work with minimum wage, but I make do with what I got. That's why I like hot rodding, because you're working with what you got, or you make other man's garbage work for you. So that's why I'm not super worried about putting lipstick on a pig here and fixing some rust holes when it's not really going to fix any serious problems. It's just polishing a turd. And this whole panel has Bondo on it. Dang it. There's Bondo everywhere on this truck. I've started to notice. Like, that part, this was all Bondo. Like, you can can still see some of the Bondo here. I shaved most of it off, but there was a lot more on the truck. I'm scared to see what the driver's side fender looks like. Thank you guys for checking out the newest update on the Datsuns. I will try to post more. I know I'm real bad about posting and keeping a consistent schedule for posts, but life gets busy. I don't have time to really spend working on things as much as I'd like. But yeah, if you guys want to stay more up to date, go follow me on my Instagram. I do post more on there than I do on here sometimes. And, you know, if something happens, I'll update on there before I update on here. Linked in bio. Thank you guys for checking me out. I will see you guys